steal a Brainrot?
Is a game all about stealing, or at least it's supposed to be.
So why is it that so many people just sit in private servers and wait for admin abuses to start? I'm obviously a victim too, but today that is going to change. It all started when I was scrolling through YouTube, when suddenly I saw this masterpiece. This was my perfect chance for redemption. So here it is. Now first, let's go over the rules. Number 1, no Robux allowed. Number 2, no buying Brainrots allowed. No transferring Brainrots. Can't get help. Ultimate defense, which really means every time I lose a Brainrot, I gotta sell everything. Now my goals. Get max rebirths, and also fill the index. And for the secrets, I'll get like 50, because I'm not about to get every single secret. With all of that yap out of the way, let's finally start. I'm starting during an admin abuse, which will make this much easier. I first looked around a bit, failing a couple times, but it didn't last for long as I found a victim. Easily bagged this Trulicina for 500 a second. This allowed me to get a trap, which I ended up using immediately on this kid next to me. I bagged this gold teepee taco for over 300,000 a second. I've been playing this game for minutes and I already stole this. This is too easy. But anyways, there was a troppy that I friggin' failed to steal, but obviously all it took was another try. Twin thought he could steal my tippy taco? Hell no. Make sure to keep that shit on lock, can't get caught with my pants down low. I was already rich by now, so I bought some more gear. Brotato Chip got lucky today. After failing once more, I decided to server hop and look for a gangster footer for my first rebirth. One more hop later, I found one, and so I bought some gear in preparation. So after stopping this kid from stealing my teepee taco, I executed the plan. But then Bronana Peel got cooked. Time to rebirth. My bum trash at this game and couldn't even trap him. But anyway, it was Orca event, which meant there was no gravitation. So this happened. This game is way too easy. I've already bagged a 700,000 a second. Now for this Boneka and Patapim. I had a lot of money by now, so I decided to sell this crab just in case it gets stolen somehow. Because if you weren't listening to the rules, if I get any Brainrot stolen from me, I have to sell everything. Selling this crab would make me not a target. Anyway, back to the video. I got a bunch of new gear, the most important one being this bee launcher. This is the first ranged weapon we actually have. After a bit, I found this Boneka that I pretty easily stole. Boneka and Balabu. I found an open base and I decided to just steal their best thing and sell it, because like, why not? Anyway, now I just need a Patapim. A few minutes of nothing later, I found another tippy taco that I stole and sold. When I joined this server, someone was trapped in my base. So I decided to mess with him a little bit before letting him go, but he was just standing there, frozen. When I checked later, he disappeared. So I server hopped. I finally found a Burr Patapim. I then bought a few traps and waited for the lock timer to go down. The victim was nowhere to be found, so I just made a ran for it. Second rebirth! First off, I found this teepee taco that was way too easy to steal for 800,000 a second. And like the last time with the crab, once I had enough money, I sold it to prevent getting stolen from. With the second rebirth, I've unlocked the coil combo and also this rage tape. I unfortunately missed the trap here. And so I server hopped a lot. Until finally. Got the hit off, but I missed the trap. So I bought a few more in preparation for a second attempt. Now I just need a Chimpazzini Bananini. A few fails later, this happened. Chimpanzini Bananini. after a bit, I decided to hop. I hopped again, and this happened. I got friggin' spawn camped. Anyway, one more hop, and I had found what I needed. Chimpanzini bananini. Failed due to some random, but I tried again. Chimpanzini bananini. Rebirth! Bought a few more traps for another steal. I looked around, eventually settling on this guy, but he left right as I trapped him. And then I was finna steal from this guy. But of course, Spawn Camper just had to go and ruin it. I settled on this wide open base and stole this diamond Leroux. 13,000 a second, not bad. This was pretty crazy. Prediction! Unfortunately, he had Medusa. Time to buy more traps. Found another open base, but unfortunately, he left. That was a signal to hop. I set my sights on this guy's base, but when I went to steal something, some kid body swapped on me. It was too late by the time I recovered. Failure after failure, it's still just me and my diamond Leroux. I then decided to buy a grapple hook for better movement. I kept failing and failing. In the meantime, the money from the Leroux stacked up. Halfway there. I just kept getting the bag. And also a whole bunch of server hopping. Was getting even closer. And then I finally found a good server. First off, I tried stealing this Glorbo, but unfortunately failed. I then ran around a bit and failed again. But then I bought a few traps and collected some more money. And suddenly, this guy's base opened. So I made a ran for it. I quickly got enough money to rebirth and then sold it. After failing for so long, I finally got a good steal. And it was getting pretty boring playing this game at this point, but I low-key need to make this 8 minutes for the ad revenue. So let me know if y'all want a part 2. I be reading most of my comments. Like this one right here.
I secretly gooned CC2.
Anyway, see y'all in the next video.